baddies and bullshit.
Hey guys, welcome back to Baddies and Bullshit. I'm your host, Mani. You guys know me on Instagram at Fashion Barbie. Today we have an amazing new guest here from Chicago that I can't wait for you guys to listen to. But first, let me introduce you guys to our host.
Hey y'all, it's Tay. Y'all know me. It's Tay.Renee6 on IG. And let me introduce you to our very lovely guest for the night.
Yo, I'm Saint Rich. How y'all feeling? That's Saint Rich with 3 T's. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. SAINTTTRICH.
Type shit.
Now let's get into the bullshit.
Come on, let's do it.
I know that's
Ooh,
right.
I like that answer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, early.
I'm ready. Come on.
Now you're from here. You're from Chicago or no?
Oh, yeah. Calumet City. South
Born and
Burbs.
raised?
Yeah.
Okay, type
Oh
shit.
wow, Calumet City. What's
South.
your yeah?
Yeah, that's all.
What's your
Wait, y'all from out west? Yeah.
I mean, I'm not from here. I live out. I mean, technically
Oh no,
out
yeah,
west.
she's from.
I live in Hobart Park. I'm from Michigan though.
Okay, Michigan.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah,
It's
But
very
you're
different.
From,
No, I'm from here. Yeah.
Yeah, also,
West
she's
Side,
from
Humboldt Park.
Chicago. Yeah.
I wanted to ask what your ethnicity was.
I'm Nigerian.
Wow,
Yeah.
yap yap. I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
No, but because I only asked because getting into your music, you when we were at Twilight Fest, you were doing a lot of Afro beats. Is that the
Yeah.
only type of music you do?
No, I make other types of music, but recently I just been focused on Afro beats.
I love that.
I love Afro beats.
I love Afrobeats.
That's what I was saying when
I feel like everybody loves Afro beats. That's
it
why I started
is
doing
you
it.
Right.
can you just
Mhm.
move so much better.
Right,
It's such
yeah.
a better vibe.
It's easy. It's easy to dance to. It's easy
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
into. I feel like
You just always want to move your hips.
100%. Yeah, literally.
It's
Especially
just
some
good.
Spice. Oh my gosh, that girl. I love-
Spice?
Yeah, there's a artist named Spice.
Oh no,
She's-
she does
just really
reggae.
getting-
Yeah, she does reggae.
Oh,
Difference.
okay. But I was gonna say she's kind of hard to dance too, because the way she be talking. But that makes
Nah,
more
yeah,
sense.
she makes good music too, for sure.
She does.
Now, growing up in Chicago, did you think this was something that you always wanted to do, make music?
Nah,
Really?
What were you doing before, or did you do
Uh,
something before?
yeah, I was playing football.
Really?
Yeah, football.
For how
player.
long?
About 5 years. Yeah. Then I used to always rap though in school, like rapping at the lunch tables.
Oh,
Doing
okay.
rap
So it was
battles.
so it was still something like you kind of did in a
Yeah.
sense.
That was for fun.
People
Yeah.
they thought I'd grow up to be a rapper, but back then I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna be a rapper. Why would
You're
I
like,
want to be a rapper?
rapper?
What did you want to do?
Play football. Like that's all I
Right.
wanted
What
to do.
position did you play?
I was a DB. I played defense.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, defensive
Type
back.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then what made you be like, oh, well, let me take this rapping and
Right.
take it more
finally make the
serious?
switch.
I got kicked off the football team. Like,
What'd you do?
I just stopped showing up to practice.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh no.
I was feeling like Allen Iverson. You talking about practice? I was starting, so I'm like,
You talking
I
about
don't,
practice?
I
He's
don't
like, I
have
don't
to
need to
show
do
up
this
to
shit.
Oh,
practice.
he's like, I don't need that. Like, practice
Coach
need
wasn't
me.
feeling that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Hell
that's
no,
right.
what? He's like, I need my starter to be here at practice.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I got kicked
Literally.
off the team. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
When was that?
This was my sophomore year, high school.
Oh, okay. So it was like kind of
Wait,
No,
so how
no,
old
this is my junior year. Junior
Okay.
year high school, actually. Yeah.
okay.
So wait, how old are you?
I'm 21.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to make that face.
I don't. And nobody saw
I
me,
thought-
so I I was just taken very aback.
I thought you were older.
Me
Damn,
too.
do I look older?
Yeah, you kind of come off like
Yeah, I also think it's the
You
glasses.
hold
I haven't
yourself
been
like
able
that.
to see in your eyes yet. You know.
Like shit.
I feel like sometimes sunglasses. If you don't know the person prior,
Take your sunglasses off for a second. Show her your eyes.
Y'all can
Like,
see that
gonna
off
get to do a
camera.
review.
Off camera.
He's one of them.
Literally, that's funny.
Wait, so how old are y'all? Thought y'all like 21, 22.
Really? Do I look 21, 22?
Yeah.
That's
Yay!
I'll say I never get that I'm that young. So
I've never
I was
got
like, I don't
that
know if I
young
should
either.
take it or not. I'm 24. You're
I'm
24 too.
24.
Yeah.
I'll be 25.
Yeah, she'll be
Okay.
25 in
That ain't too
2
far
weeks.
off.
right? No. Yeah, two and a half weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clock that. See everybody be at
Mhm.
the yacht party.
Yeah, the party.
Okay, you doing a yacht party for your birthday?
Yeah, are you coming?
Shit, I
You-
can't swim.
That's okay.
It's okay, I'll save you.
Type shit.
No, but it's a 3-story yacht, so I mean you'll be good.
Okay.
Ain't nobody going in the water.
Well, y'all go keep it on the dock, or y'all finna?
Oh no, we're gone. We taking it out to the sea. We taking it out to the water.
Yep.
That's a little bit different, you know.
You be fine. I'm telling you, you be.
It's okay. I got you. I already told you.
Have you? Oh, so that means he hasn't been on. So that means he hasn't been on one. So of course he has to come on to his first one with us.
You never been on a yacht?
No, I've been on a boat before, but not a yacht.
Okay, yeah, you'll be good.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right, back to your music. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you, what was your first song that you ever created, put out?
It was a song with my brother. It was called No Help.
Okay, so your brother makes music too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I went by the name NGE Joker. I changed my name 3 times.
So the first one was what?
NGE Joker.
And then you changed it to what?
NGE Chino. Yeah, because I wanted people to know my name. I'm like, yeah, y'all gonna know my name, Chino.
Wait, I'm sorry, what does NGE stand for?
I was just going to say, can I ask that?
Niggas getting everything.
Oh,
Okay.
period.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
I was a little nervous. I was low-key trying to figure it out in my head. I was like, I don't know if that's something.
And then you went to St. Rich?
Yeah.
What made you go to St. Rich?
Yeah.
I don't know, it just fit more of my vibe, you know?
I could see. I see that better than the whatever.
What was it, NGE Joker?
And I was 15.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
15.
I was like, it's cute. It's cute. Right? You know, for being that young, it's not too shabby.
I feel like
NGE Chino was definitely a step up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like everybody did that when they were younger. They had like the three letter names.
Oh yeah, no, for real.
yeah.
I know one of my friends, they had MTE. I still don't, to this day, I don't know what MTE stands for.
They just were putting whatever.
They come up with everything. MLB and
Come up
MLB,
with
ain't
everything.
that
That's
baseball?
probably one. What did he say?
Ain't that baseball? MLB?
Oh yeah, I'm screaming.
Ooh, something like that. FBG, all that stuff.
Yes, literally.
Yeah, so I wanted to stand out with my artist name. I didn't want it to be letters like everybody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
I like the third option.
Can I ask, what does like St. Rich stand or like mean to you?
God, family, and money.
Okay,
The most important things in life.
very true. That's stuff that you would put first before everything, basically.
Yeah,
I like that.
in that
Okay.
order.
In that order. What was the order?
I was just gonna say.
God,
Repeat again.
family, money.
In that order.
In that order, like that.
Fair. Now, I want to ask you, back to your music again. Sorry. You said you don't only do Afro beats. What other type of genres of music do you do?
I mean, I do hip hop. Do a little bit of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
I make like Chicago melodic music. That's really what people know me for before. But I feel like it was getting kind of played out, the Chicago rap scene. So I said,
I agree. It has
Decided to
been.
bring it back.
let me incorporate my culture, you know. Did Afro beats.
Type shit.
I like it, and I like where it's going so far.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
I love
Do
some
you-
Afrobeats.
You saw?
Sorry, I was just like, I love some Afrobeats.
No,
Yeah,
Like, I
like-
bro.
love
Have
the
you?
music.
You
Like-
haven't heard his music?
No, I actually haven't. I didn't see him at Twilight Fest.
You wanna
He
play
might
a
he
snippet?
might have performed like before I was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you have a favorite song you want to play a snippet for her?
Yeah, Get Active, the song that I just released a couple days ago.
Oh,
Oh, you just released it.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
play
Can we
play
get
a
like
little
a
bit
good
of
15 seconds?
yeah, I can get a 15 seconds.
it. Is it just you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Is it Afro beats also?
yeah, it's Afro beats.
Oh, yay.
It's the song you heard me perform at the festival.
Yeah, she was had to think about it.
I like it. I like his music, and it was HB Benny. I like his music too.
Yeah.
We have an interview coming up with him as well. I can't wait for you guys to hear from him also.
They call what did they call him? Oh, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, per.
Oh yeah, that is the one I was.
Okay.
Mhm.
Me like.
She's a brown skin girl, but she be like Kardashian. Got me feeling like Travis. Niger boy, need a Niger girl. If she know how to get pack bando.
Okay.
Every time that he's got a double repeat. That's one rich that I won't go take. This is life of a big dog like a mastiff.
Okay.
I fucks with
Right?
it.
Yeah, I
I
appreciate
fucks
it.
with
The
it.
vibe, the
I like that.
lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
it's good. It's catchy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you were talking about how earlier that the Chicago rap is really played out.
Yeah. I mean, shout out. Nah, there's some good Chicago rappers out there. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying
Give us your top 3.
top 3 of all time or like right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Right now, I still gotta say Dirt.
Okay.
Free him.
Mm-hmm.
Rack Baby.
Rack Baby's been coming up. I just got into him recently, actually.
And then I'll say
I'm gonna put you on what? Just wait.
I say YFG Fatso.
Okay, I fuck
Okay, I
with
know
you.
that one. Yeah. Okay.
Those are good choices. And now your all time? All 3 all
All
time.
time. Smirk.
He's decent.
Decent.
I listened to like a few of his songs.
That's crazy. Gotta throw Keith in there just because of the influence. And I gotta say Kanye. Ignore the tweets. Kanye before the tweets. We not looking at the tweets, but Kanye has to be in the top 3.
Okay.
Kanye, like, besides all the social media, period,
Yeah.
point blank.
Right,
Because
right.
He does have really good music.
Mhm.
He does. Are those any of those 3 like somebody who inspired you to continue with music?
Dirk for sure inspired my music, a lot of my music, cause I really, like I said before, I still do a lot of melodic music, but I've been switching it up.
Would you ever want to get into like juke?
Juke.
I can see a little Afro juke song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add that to my notes. That's different.
He said,
Afro
"Let me add
juke.
that to my notes." Bro,
Bro, I
you
think
heard
that
it
would be-
first. You heard it here. You always hear everything first here. I
No,
love this bullshit.
for real. We
Literally, the
manifest
amount of times
we
we've said
manifest
that.
everything here
Literally.
on Baddies and
And you know,
Bullshit,
guess
y'all.
what? Guess what I clocked the other day? 1K Rich. He's got a TikTok.
Hey, clock
Let's clock that
Don't follow
T.
my
He made a
5.1K.
TikTok. Yep, we're proud of him. He was at the festival too. He was at Twilight Fest. But I don't. If you might have left after that.
No, I think
Probably.
I saw him perform.
Okay, I was gonna say he was. I think very end. I think
He was close to the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any like Chicago artists that you have collabed with or like want to collab with?
I mainly just collab with my friends, like my group, Chips. That's an upcoming artist. Y'all go hear about. NGE Mill. That's my brother I was telling you about. Yeah, it's a lot of us. It's a lot of us.
Do they do the same genres as you?
Now they make mostly drill. Some Chips can do it all. He makes melodic music. Mill, he'll do some melodic music too, but they mainly just do drill music.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like drum music. Not too much though. Not too much.
Just a bit.
Now to get into some juicy stuff, what's it like dating
Hey,
as a
Ooh,
Chicago
yeah.
rapper?
in general or just me right now?
You.
You know,
She said, "You what?"
I need to know.
'Cause I feel like everyone gives us a different answer.
No, for real. The last.
Some aren't as easy to give us an answer.
The last dude we had on here
To fucking day.
did not want to give an answer at all. But I mean, I'm not gonna ask you if you have a girlfriend. Stop asking that because apparently it's offensive.
Right, literally. They can't be exposed in all they girls.
Right, but when it comes to like not writing music, but like making music and like recording and shows and like being busy with like being an artist, like how is it
how does a
balancing
relationship? Yeah.
the relationship aspect of it?
it's all about communication and trust.
There we go.
Cause she has to be able to trust me going into these situations, to these shows, all these events, and networking. That I'm not
We don't fuck with these groupies.
Yeah, that I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Like
Would you?
what?
What?
What
I
I
don't even like. Wait, what? I was like, for what?
Would you do anything crazy?
Nah.
Not being in a relationship?
I'm a chill guy.
Ah, nah, not that answer.
Monty's like, come on now. Yeah.
Nah, just when you've been dating for so long and you've been in relationships, you really just learn a lot. So I don't know. Like
You said when you've been dating for so. Oh,
Right,
let
hold
me
on.
stop. I was like.
Babe, you still got a long way to go. And I do too.
Oh my gosh, that's true. He's only 21.
Wait, when's your birthday?
August 11th.
I was gonna ask what his sign was. You're a Leo?
Ah,
Something
fucking
like
make
that. I
sense.
don't get into
Look
all
at
that.
you.
Leo, I bought. I honestly, I expected more Cancer. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause that,
Really?
that shit not real. I don't get into those. That shit
That shit not real. Understood.
I mean, it's not for everybody. But
Yeah.
type shit.
not everybody's into it. But no, I mean, but since I'm into it, it does make sense. You do give off like Leo vibes for sure.
She saying Cancer.
I feel like
I don't know where the Cancer comes from.
I think it's just I don't know.
It's
the
like Leo Aries
calmness.
for me.
I don't know why I could see Aries.
He's not really emotional though.
I guess we haven't gotten there. I guess it's just the
He's real
quiet.
nonchalant.
I told you I'm a chill guy.
when it comes to relationships, are you just a chill guy, or do you get more vulnerable, more emotional?
You have to be vulnerable in a relationship for it to work. But
Good answer.
a person has to earn that out of you. You can't just be like that off the jump.
That's true.
You have to.
Do you feel like once you became an artist, you had to change? How? So like when you said they've got to earn your. What did you just say?
Earn your
being valued or vulnerable. There we go.
That's a tongue twister.
Do you? Do you feel like you became a little more strict in a certain way, or like do you feel like once you became an artist, you had to switch it up a little bit from how you were first, like choosing women, you could say?
I say yes and no, because just when you're making music in general,
Yeah.
you're making music to the people, so you already get vulnerable.
True.
But
okay.
in a relationship, you're gonna be vulnerable, but at the same time, you do have to watch who you being vulnerable with.
Mm-hmm. Once you start
No,
getting the
very true,
name,
because they might turn around and use it against you.
So I tell you what.
We ain't worried about that.
These bitches is crazy.
Do you write your own music?
Yeah.
Oh,
Her.
Yeah,
so it makes
sure.
sense for why you would say about the being vulnerable part.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know some artists don't write their own music, so they don't really give a fuck about being vulnerable with their like fans and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with not writing your own music, but right now I write my own music.
Would you ever hire a ghostwriter?
I wouldn't personally hire them, but if they came to me with a song that they want me to sing, yeah, I'd sing it.
Okay, same shit. Fur. I like that. I like it.
Like a lot of these artists out here with these #1 hits, these platinum hits, they didn't write that song. Probably like
Very true.
5 to 10 people all collaborated on one song.
And their name is not one of them.
Yep. That's why these credits be so damn long.
Splitting money 20 ways.
It's literally like,
Hey, but
good lord.
if it's a timeless hit, everybody's getting paid. Like
That's
good
true.
money.
That is true.
Timeless hit. There we go.
Where do you see your music going in like 5 years?
5 years, global.
I like that. Purr.
Y'all heard it here. He's manifesting it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Afro beats has the power to be global.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it makes you want to dance. It makes you want to move your hips. You don't know what the fuck they're saying. But you know you want to move. You know you want to
Literally,
dance.
Yeah.
Like, music has the power to transcend language.
Yes, music is a very, very like, it's such a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Like that's what I really like. Getting older, I really noticed like it's a very powerful thing. And so I feel like that's a good answer. That's a good goal. In 5 years, global. I can see that. Okay.
And what about
So-
for yourself? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Touring. I know that. I want to be doing tours.
What's your first stop? Or like, what's your first place, like big place that you like? Do you have like anywhere that you like wanna?
Would want to.
I have to go home. It has to be in Nigeria.
Oh, per.
Has to be.
Okay, I was like, what Chicago? I was confused for a second.
home. You know?
home. The
You were
land.
born there?
Nah.
Oh no, right. You say you were born here.
Yeah,
My bad.
that's okay. Don't matter. It's in his blood. That's home.
But you have family out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird. Have you ever visited there before?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, love that. How often do you go out there?
Once a year. At least once a
What's
year.
the travel like?
Like that flight.
Yeah.
That's
All of it. How many is it multiple day travel?
Yeah,
like-
that's a 16-hour flight. So it depends. If you get a double stop, you might stop in Atlanta. You might stop in Florida.
Oh, like a layover.
Yeah.
What are your 3 things that you bring on a flight for that type of flight?
Yeah, like going somewhere like
Your 3
Nigeria, what's
necessities that you need in hand on that flight.
I need my headphones to listen to music. I need some gum. You can't have your breath stinking being around other people. And if other people have like their breath stinking on the plane, you might just pull out some gum like, oh shit, you want one too? You know, you gotta
Right, the way you play that.
Yeah.
Screaming.
And some food. You need some
some
food.
snackies.
Yeah. Some snacks for
Oh,
sure.
there's snacks on there. It'd be expensive.
Let me tell you what. Even after you always gotta pack your little bags. Put it, man, for you.
Now on a flight that long, they feed you. They have to feed you. You get 3 meals. Breakfast, lunch,
What?
and dinner.
Is it good?
It's alright. I mean, it's food. It's food. It's edible.
Okay.
It's not great, but it's edible.
Like military food.
Literally, yeah, bro.
It's like a step up from military food.
Oh, okay, it's bougie military food.
Yeah, literally, yeah. What they get in the good spots in the military. That's crazy. I didn't know that. They feed you 16 hours. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
What do you like to eat?
I eat a lot of chicken and rice. Like just growing up, that's what we eat: fufu or chicken and rice.
Do you know how to cook?
Yeah, I know how to cook.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
It's not a lot of men like y'all out there.
Mhm. Especially at your age.
Clock that.
Well,
Why y'all making it seem like I'm just a little kid? You know?
No.
well, you just turned the legal age to be able to drink, so you never know.
I mean, we
He's
were
about to
drinking
drink
at
too.
19,
Right? Hey,
17.
type shit. Yeah.
We don't
yeah.
condone it though.
Yeah,
Right.
Don't drink. Don't drink. I don't drink now. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh, for
yeah,
real?
Yeah. He had said that. I offered him a cup of water. He said he doesn't drink.
How long have you been not drinking?
Coming up on a year. Stopped drinking last year on my birthday.
Can I ask why you stopped?
Yeah.
Mexico.
Oh no.
He had one word and
What
one
happened to
word only.
Mexico?
A lot of shit
Mexico.
happens in Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico.
See, this is why I'm not going to Mexico.
I be telling you.
Every time somebody tells me about Mexico, it's just a bad story.
I mean, it's cool. It's a nice place for sure. But
Did you just like overly drink, or did like somebody put shit in your drink?
no, I just was overly drinking.
And it's real tequila, yeah.
Yeah. And I was
Yeah.
mixing light with the dark.
Oh my lord! In that hot weather,
I was
and that's crazy.
I was at a resort, so you know the little swim up pools.
Oh my god!
It was
yeah.
all
so
swim
you,
up
inclusive?
bar.
so you was
yeah.
drinking all them frozen drinks that was colorful with
Hell
the fruit.
yeah!
I wasn't drinking none of those, but it was like
Okay.
yeah, just a lot of liquor.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them sound good right now. I'm like, I'm imagining right now a nice pina colada.
Man, I can't wait to drink again.
Y'all would fuck with Mexico. Y'all never been to Mexico?
No.
You been out the
No.
country?
I've been to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. You sure you're not Puerto Rican?
Man,
She-
everybody thinks
she
I'm
don't
Puerto
know
Rican.
for
We were
real.
talking about this earlier. Like, I'm pretty convinced that I've got to have some in me. But no, one of my roommates, she's like from Puerto Rico, like 100% Puerto Rican. And so we went back and visited like her family. She like showed us the island and stuff, or some of the
Oh,
island.
that's cute.
And I love Puerto Rico. Let me tell you what, they food, woo, that shit is so mother freaking good.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, oh my god.
I hope it's better than Mexico's food.
You've never
It
had
is.
Puerto Rican food?
No. Like I told you, I eat a lot of chicken and rice. So if they have
Oh, I'm
chicken
finna
and
put
rice,
you on.
Oh, they definitely have some form of chicken and rice.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
okay, that's
Mhm.
perfect.
Oh,
Chicken,
they've got a
rice,
lot. Oh, they've got a
steak.
lot. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I remember before I went, my roommate, she told me, she was like, their Chinese food is really good,
Chinese food.
and I was like, that doesn't sound right. And she's like, no, I promise. Like, we'll get some before we leave. I was like, okay.
I feel like
Best
once
Chinese food I've ever
I need to
had.
try
once
that.
you go out the country, you have to try their food.
Oh no, for sure.
yeah.
I feel like
Mhm.
even if you go out the country, period, point blank, you need to dive into their culture. Just
Just a
Just a
little
little
bit.
bit.
Like, if not, it's low key disrespectful.
But
You
I-
can't-
not even
you know?
disrespectful. I just feel like you're not really gonna enjoy the experience. Like,
Right, you have to
Yeah.
understand. Like, I feel like that helps you like understand that place. It helps
Yes.
you. You get a
At
taste.
the same time, they low key have better fast food. I didn't like.
Yes,
And it's
I
healthier.
peeped that. I peeped
I
that.
didn't like any of the food in Mexico, like the Mexican food. But their Domino's, that was
They
the
have
best
Domino's in
Domino's
Mexico?
I had.
Well, that
They have jalapeno pizza. Yeah.
that was
interesting. I was gonna say Puerto Rico. Their Popeyes.
Puerto Rico has
Nah,
pop.
I don't
Y'all,
like Popeyes.
I need to get the fuck out of fucking
Their
Illinois.
Popeyes was really.
Is that
good.
crazy? Everybody always hypes up Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes.
Why?
You probably don't like Popeyes here. You need to go to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like, right. Yeah, probably not American fucking
Just
Popeyes.
Every time I had Popeyes, it was dry.
Oh.
Wait, where are you going to get Popeyes? Out here?
Yeah.
Like outside?
Anywhere.
Out
Yeah.
south?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But
I feel like you do have to be careful. You gotta be careful with what places you go to. Like in Chicago, like there's some places that
Because the chicken won't be as crispy. It's not as juicy.
they
Bread
just do
drier than
something different to it. Yeah.
I
Bro.
swear people from out west, you out westians swear they have the best food.
Because we do.
I feel like maybe you guys just don't understand all the little spots that there's so many.
No, yeah, there's so many like little hidden spots. Even just like the
Mhm.
food trucks out here.
Okay.
I live right next to the
Aight.
park. There food trucks.
Yes!
Everywhere.
Oh my
I
gosh,
got
yes,
an
this is what I'm
elote
talking
man
about.
on the corner.
We're going to
bro.
set up a day for you to come out just to Humble Park so you could try Puerto Rican food.
Puerto Rican food.
Yes.
Yes.
You're going to like it.
Yes, you will.
You're going to like it. And the
Yes.
Puerto Rican Fest is coming up soon anyways.
Yes, it is.
So you all better pop out to it.
Yes,
That is
literally.
some bullshit. We'll be there. I promise.
Yep. I can promise that too.
I will say out west, y'all have a good taco spot. Y'all got a good taco
Which one?
spot. I can't say the name. You know,
Oh,
they,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
They just closed down and shit. Like they not even open.
Damn.
No
He said, I
more.
can't say the name. I can't pronounce it.
It was a health code violation. You know, shut down.
Damn.
Yeah.
It wasn't that good.
And he's talking about that was the best spot. And
And they had a health code violation.
Nah, yeah. Then the building burned down and shit. Crazy. You know?
Damn.
that sounds
Yeah.
purposeful.
Right. It sounds like somebody.
Sounds like I was gonna
set
say
them
that sounds like
up.
somebody crashed out a little bit. It'd be that way, Back to your music. Do you? I don't think. No, maybe did we ask the question of who you wanted like who like as your feature? Like who's your? Oh no, like who do you want? Like who's on the first on your list to be like, okay, I want to have a collab with them.
It's a Nigerian artist, Igbo artist, Odumodu Black, and then
Oh.
Dirk. Gotta
They
need a
gotta
Dirk
throw
feature.
Dirk in there.
Yeah,
He
You
needs a
said
dark feature.
Odo Modo Black.
Odumodu Black.
Odo Modu.
Yeah, you'd fuck with his music. He
I gotta
nice.
listen to him. He does Afrobeats too.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna listen to him. He's on Spotify.
yeah, he's on everything.
Are you on Spotify?
Yeah,
Okay. Trying to make sure.
Just gotta make sure you're on all
No, for real,
platforms.
because like all of the artists that I've been like listening to from Twilight Fest, I'm trying to make sure I got them on Apple Music and I got them on Spotify because I'd be flipping through both.
Yeah,
we
literally Apple
official.
Music Queen.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let me see.
Do you feel like living in Chicago has any do you feel like it has a lot of big influence on your music?
Yeah,
What do you feel like is the main thing like when you're writing your music? How do you feel like Chicago helped inspire you?
just because when I write music, I just talk about the things that I've seen or the things that I've done, and then so growing up in Chicago, you throw the Chicago lifestyle in it. You throw the way, how we talk in Chicago in it. All that.
Okay. Type shit. Fair. I was like asking a really nice
So
question.
then, to follow up with that, what's it like being a Chicago rapper? Like, what? Give me some of your like highs and lows with it.
I'm gonna talk about the lows first. Back then, it was discouraging because you like, damn, why isn't the entire world listening to my music yet? Like, I'm making good music, and you know, people. It felt like people they just want to hear drill music, like kill, spin a block, you know, catch a hat, and like that's what it feels like it is right now. Like people have to catch a hat to get on. Well, that's how people in Chicago act. They start beefing with other, you know, they start beefing with people to get on.
We know a few artists like that.
Yeah, we ain't taking that route. So that actually inspired me to switch up the style, go Afro beats, you know.
Take a more positive route.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
you gotta stand out. Cause if you doing what everybody else doing, you just go be in the mix. Nobody's gonna see you. You just go look just like everybody else.
Very true. Clock that motherfucking tea. And then
He's
the
right.
highs.
The highs, you know, just people telling me they fuck with my music. That like just little stuff like that. Oh damn, bro, you said this in the song, like I really felt that, or that helped me. Even when I post content on Instagram or like fitness content online on YouTube.
You post fitness content?
Yeah.
You work out?
Follow me, Saint Fit. SAINTTTFIT. You know?
Period. Okay,
Yeah.
physical. All right.
Same fit. Same fit.
Yeah.
When did you start like doing that?
Like the fitness page or just working out in general?
Both.
Working out in general, you know, I
Oh,
grew up
football.
playing football.
Right, we were like football, right?
I was like, damn, you know, I was one of them niggas who was smoking weed, popping X. It was like, I'm not gonna be just like everybody else smoking weed and popping X. I'm at least gonna be a strong nigga doing that shit, you know?
You said, let me at least have some. Like.
I ain't finna lie in the skin bones. What the fuck?
Yeah, so I was in the gym high, like just working out. Me and my brother,
That's
high as hell in the gym.
crazy.
That's what I used to do.
But like high after like smoking weed or like off X.
Both. Like,
I'll say,
both.
cause that's a difference, my friend. Talking about me too. That's why I was like,
You said what?
You used to take X before you went to gym?
Yeah,
How did you manage to like function?
yeah.
I would have been too geek to be in the gym.
That shit, I don't know. That shit just makes you go harder in the gym. Like I was leaving work, high at work. I'm still high, so I can't go to sleep. So I'm okay. Let me go to the gym after work. After a 10-hour shift.
nigga over here feeling like
Yeah.
fucking
Gym.
Iron Man.
Right,
Yeah,
that's his
a real
pre-workout.
super nigga. Super nigga.
SN over here. Nigga.
Yeah, we not YNs, we SNs.
Oh my god, that's the new term. Let's
Yeah.
let's make a new phrase in Chicago.
Called
We
SN.
need we need these YNs to be SNs, become super niggas. Take all that perk energy and all that other energy and take your ass to the gym.
Yeah.
To the gym. So that way you can physically defend yourself instead of
Yeah,
looking
you
like a
feel me?
little shrimp bone, like
Instead of looking like Spike.
literally. Yeah, that's Spike, by the way. That's our little mascot.
Yeah, I met him early type shit.
Oh, good. I love Spike. We love Spike. He hates Spike for some reason. So,
All right, so last question before we close out. I wanted to ask you how long, because I know for other artists I've asked before, it all varies with how long they take to make music. How long does it usually take to write music?
It depends. Like some days, 30 minutes, real quick.
that
Sometimes,
just be blowing my mind because you're not the only one to say that. So I'm like,
Yeah.
how do you make?
I
Oh,
mean, it just depends on what type of song that I'm trying to make. If I'm trying to make like something really deep, I'm gonna sit down and write the song. That can take
over and over.
take a
Sometimes.
day. It can take a week. I might write half of the song, don't feel like writing it, come back to it a month later, finish it, perfect it. Or
Shit.
I can just make it all in one day. Shit, sometimes I'll make a song in one day, rewrite it, make a second song, rewrite it, mix up all three of the songs together. You know?
That's some
'Cause-
shit Juice WRLD used to do.
Yeah. A lot of people, they just punch in and stuff. I mean, I punch in too, but just because I like to go off the vibe of the studio, I don't record my own music yet. And I feel like when you write and then you try to record it in the studio, it's not always the same energy. So sometimes I just want to punch in and then go back and write it.
That makes sense.
Understood.
Yeah.
I know. Who just taught us about punching in? 1K.
Yeah, I was just yep.
They just taught us about punching in.
Mm-hmm.
But I know they said the same thing about they said it was easier for them to just punch in and just make the music as they're recording it. Pick what they like, leave out what they don't, and keep going from there.
Yeah, that works for some artists, but a lot of the times you can tell when an artist is punching in. But at the same time, it really doesn't matter. It's just about if people feel the music. Like music, you don't gotta know what the fuck they're saying. You just gotta make sure people feel that emotion. They gotta feel that vibe about the music.
Yeah, cause I mean, shit. Half the music I listen to, I don't speak Spanish, or I don't necessarily understand Afrobeat. But let me tell you what, I be feeling. I still feel the
I be
music.
wanting to move.
Right.
I be wanting to shake my hips, shake my ass, everything.
Just do a little whine, you know.
No, literally, I need to get better at my whining. What the fuck? Now, is there anything you want to tell the audience, tell people before we go ahead and head out?
Shit, y'all just keep doing y'all. Y'all be yourself, no matter what people are saying about you. No matter what, just keep doing you. If people don't believe in your dreams, just know you gotta believe in your dream first before they believe in you. But yeah, y'all can follow my music page, SAINTTTRICH, and follow my fitness page, SAINTTFIT.
There you go.
Same rich, same fit.
And thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for being on the episode.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Of course. And make sure you guys do follow him. Keep up to date with all of his music and new shows that are coming up. And I can't wait. Definitely send him over so that we can be there too.
Yes, please do.
And we'll see you guys next week on Baddies and Bullshit.
Yes, bye.
Bye, guys.